You're a big fan of my videos? Thank you. I appreciate that. Where did you come from? I'm curious to know, how did you find the streams and the videos? I'm just curious as to why it's like not full screen completely. Gosh. An old friend of mine introduced me. They thought I would like it since I also have vision issues and I've been watching for a while now. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. I'm glad to have you here. What kind of vision issues do you have? I'm so confused. Why is this so weird? Hold on a second. Maybe I can like make this bigger. This is kind of annoying. There has to be a way to like fix that. Oh well. Cat eye syndrome? I believe that's what I have too. I have 20 over, I think, 400 vision. It's very difficult to see. I also have the nystagmus thing too, and it makes it hard to focus. Okay, I thought like I could make this bigger, but I'm just gonna play like this.
much better. The sun is murder today. I swear, Clank, I'm done
I've
with
been
all that
playing
hero
this
stuff.
game
Let
since
somebody else save the universe.
like 2016 maybe.
Me time. If there is trouble, then it is our duty
But if you're
to
talking
ensure
about
that...
Ratchet and Clank, like as a series, probably since like
What'd you do that for?
2013 maybe.
Whoa,
I love Ratchet
What are you
and
doing?
Clank.
I'm taking pictures for my school project. I'm doing a report on heroes, and I recognize you from the newspaper. You're Ratchet, right?
Well, I see you have a knack for recognizing greatness.
I was wondering if it would be possible to get some pictures of you doing some heroic action.
Well, I would, but there's really not much heroic work to do around here. Oh, I can lift Clank over my head, though. How about that?
I was thinking maybe you could fight some robots or something. I know where you could find them.
I do have a massage scheduled in 15 minutes, but, oh, what the heck. I could use a bit of exercise. Come on, buddy. Let's put on a good show for our little reporter here.
I am going to regret this.
I love that. I'm going to regret this. Hey, now it's the way it's supposed to be. It's like full screen. That was weird. It was cool catching you live. I have to go since I have something to do. Hopefully I will catch you live again. Okay, that sounds good. Thanks for at least stopping by to say hi. I hope you have a good night or day, whatever it is for you. That was odd how at the beginning of the game it was like not full screen. I don't know what that was all about. I'm so not used to the controls on the PS2 version. I grew up playing this on PSP, so it's kind of different.
Press and hold the R1 button to crouch. Press X while crouching to do a high jump. Press the R1 button and X while running to do a long jump. Press the R1 button and X while running to do a long jump. the R1 button and X while running to do a long jump. Press the R1 button and press and hold the L1 button to enter first-person mode. Aim and fire at the target on the gate to open it. Press and hold the L1 button to enter first-person mode. Aim and fire at the target on the gate to open it. Press and hold the L1 button to enter first-person mode. Aim and fire at the target on the gate to open it. Press and hold the triangle button to quick select another weapon. Try using the analog stick to select the acid bomb glove.
If you need more ammunition, try purchasing it at a Gadgetron vendor.
Quark?
Clank! What a coincidence! What are you doing here?
I am trailing Ratchet and Clank to see what they are doing, so I can join in on their next adventure.
Hey, that's what I'm doing! No, wait,
Do you not have somewhere else to go? Home to your family, perhaps?
Hey, Quark. Nice hat. Sorry, Quark. What? Was that your mother's hat or something? Seriously, dude. It's just a hat.
It's not that. It's my mother and father. I never knew my family. I was given up for adoption as a baby. It was raised by monkeys.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
Perhaps you should attempt to find your real parents.
There she is. Get her.
Looks like I'm gonna be late for my massage. Let's go.
You can run up magnetic surfaces using your gravity boots. Try walking up that wall.
Target acquired. Proceeding to Galadog.
Help! Help me!
I can't believe we lost her. Why would they want a little girl?
I do not believe they were after her. I believe they were after this.
Well, this is, what is this?
If my memory bank serves me correctly, I believe it is a technomite artifact.
Yeah, right. Seriously, what is it?
It is a technomite artifact.
Look, Clank, that girl is in trouble and we can help her. Technomites are just some fairy story that parents tell their kids to explain how technology works. They don't really exist.
I believe they do exist, and this could prove it. That is why those robots wanted that child to get this object.
Did we? Did you? Whoa, that was quite a jog. Is that what I think it is? Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme! I haven't seen one of these since... Well, I've never actually seen one, but I've heard stories about the Technomites and their mystical objects.
There are no Technomites!
But this is our only lead. If you want to help that girl, we should follow the coordinates etched on the side.
Fine. Let's get out of here. See ya, Quark. And please, stay out of our way this time.
The Technomites appear to have abandoned this area.
Yeah, the Technomites are real tricky that way. All right, let's get this over with. Where are we going?
Well,
I'd go that way, but that's just me.
Oh, Quark. Why can't you just leave us alone?
Look, I can help you. I've been here before.
do you know where we should take this object?
Of course I do. But what's in it for me?
You want to find your family, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, if you tell us where to go, you can stay here and use our ship's computer to research your family history.
Ooh, great idea! I'll do it!
Quark, where do we take the artifact?
Try that big building. For some reason, the good stuff is always in the biggest buildings.
Thanks, Quark. You've been helpful. cameras just keep coming. What should we do?
Just ignore them. They are probably an automatic security system.
All right, let's keep moving. They blow up real good, though. Whoa, hang on there. Now be careful with that. Whew, that was a close one. Now, let me have that water pistol, little fella.
It works! I finally perfected my Sprout-O-Matic!
Sprout-O-Matic, you say? How does it work?
By shooting mimic plants, you can make them follow you. Then, by using it to water electrosoil, the plant will hop in and transform itself into a platform, a creature, whatever you need.
Did you hear that, Ratchet? That would come in very handy.
Yeah, great.
Since you helped with the final test, I will give you this prototype to try for yourselves. Wow!
That mimic plant seems useful. Why don't you water it with the Sprout-O-Matic? Different mimic plants gain unique abilities when they're planted in electrosoil. This sprout's fruit is a powerful explosive.
Bro literally comments, message retracted. Yeah, the way to really do it is comment, message retracted, and then retract it. I literally had no ammo. Hope so, poker face. Sometimes the solution is to just intentionally die and then respawn so you can get more ammo.
You've planted a launcher plant. Select the hyper shot from the quick select menu and hold the circle button while aimed at the target to attach to it and swing.
Looks like we'll never find out what that weird doohickey is. Come on, let's go.
I am able to squeeze through this crevice. Wait here, and I will unlock it from the inside.
All right, just don't take all day.
Press the square button to punch with Clank. These Gadgebots are extremely useful. Free them by breaking their glass cases. You can issue Gadgebots a variety of commands by holding down the triangle button. You can tell your Gadgebots to stand in place by issuing the wait command. To get your Gadgebots to follow you again, issue the follow command. To defeat enemies, tell your Gadgebots to attack. To pick up Gadgebots, aim at them and press the circle button.
Ratchet.
Huh. How do we know this whole place won't explode when you put that on there?
We do not.
See? I told you. Big waste of time. This is so cool. What do you think it is?
It is a Technomite map room. They built these rooms to keep track of the planets they inhabited. This one is Caladon.
Hey, that's where that robot soldier said he was taking the girl.
Exactly. And here are its coordinates. I have never seen these coordinates on any other maps.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go get her.
This does not seem right. It has been too easy.
Easy? How's about I ride around on your back while you do all the fighting?
I mean that if the Technomites want to stay hidden, they are making it awfully easy for us to find them.
I did it! I found my real family! I was poking around on the computer when I got a message from some company called FauxFamily.com. It's my entire family tree! I've gotta get to them! Good luck with whatever that was you were doing.
FauxFamily.com? Does that seem odd to you?
Whatever. At least he's out of here. Let's get moving. Tweaking the old engine, eh?
Why? What have you heard? Who are you? I mean, what are you doing here? Did the committee send you? Sorry, sir. We did not mean to upset you. Yeah, well, you know, you can't be too careful these days, right? I mean, first they accuse me of using nanoroids. Then they say I'm like I'm using illegal alternative fuel. Do I look like a cheater to you?
No. Not at all. You seem A-okay to me.
All right, here, man. Let's race. And I'll prove I'm not a cheater. If you can beat me, I'll have a surprise for you.
So, you said you'd give us something if we beat you?
This is a shrink ray. They are very difficult to acquire.
Aye, here, man. You can have these too. Ugh, they're way too slippery for me to use.
Yo, what's up, Galaxy Gamer? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just having fun playing an old favorite game of mine. This part is really hard, by the way. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. This part is very hard. Oh my god. Ah! No! Okay, let's try this again. I'm chilling. Saw you were live through TikTok, and it's always nice to revisit old classics. Well, thank you for coming to the stream. I wasn't sure if like that video was even gonna get views or if anyone would come over from that, but I like to kind of promote it through TikTok because I know TikTok gets a lot of attention. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream. And yes, it is nice to revisit the old classics. So, did you like grow up playing this game on PSP or PS2? 'Cause I'm assuming if you're here, you grew up playing this. I grew up playing this on PSP, so I'm actually not used to the PS2 controls, but I'm getting there. I must have beaten this game, like, I want to say a good 20 times on PSP as a kid. This part, though, is so annoying. Crap. It doesn't help that you can't strafe in this part either, as far as I know. I wish you could strafe, but you can't. 100% W advertising. Thanks, I appreciate that. I haven't played it before actually, but it's always interesting to see games I haven't seen. Nice. I would definitely recommend you play this game. It's really fun. Are you like a PS2 gamer though? Did you grow up in that era of gaming? PS2, PSP, all those. Like the Nintendo DS is classic too. Oh my gosh. This part is so annoying. I was more on Xbox, but I did enjoy Little Big Planet a lot. That one I did play. That game is fun. I actually used to play that on PS3 when I was really young. I don't want to do this part again. Literally, the fact that you cannot strafe, that is the reason it's so hard. I've only been live for an hour, and I'd say I'm probably like a quarter of the way through the game already, maybe. And I only died twice up until this point. Until I had to do this part. Dang. Yeah, the fact that you kind of have to move away but you kind of have to walk towards them and shoot them is definitely a pain. Yes, it is. You can't just strafe, you know. I feel like at times this was even worse on the PSP though, because a common problem with PSPs is like controller drift and problems with the joystick. So a lot of times when I would play this game, I'd have problems with like Ratchet going forward as far as he can. Like he would only like walk, he wouldn't run because the joystick wouldn't allow that. Like, it was all weird. So at least I don't have to deal with that part. That is a pain. Yeah, and the directional buttons on the PSP had problems like that too. Oh my god. This is so annoying. No! This is probably the hardest part in the game, to be honest. One of them. It can be very difficult. Okay, this is where you have to jump. So glad that's over. Yeah, this game is just like absolute nostalgia for me though. I can remember being 12 and like just playing this game all the time, over and over. At one point I was really good at the game and I could beat it without any armor, which means you die in like 1 or 2 hits. Of course it was stressful though. Yeah, I'm glad I did. It was so stressful. What the? Forgot which way to go for a second there. Okay, let's go. Now I have a full set of armor. Each time you get like a full set of armor, like the helmet, the boots, the bodysuit, and the gloves, each time you get all 4 pieces, it grants you like new abilities. This one's the fire armor. It's pretty cool because every time you hit enemies with the Omni Wrench, it lights them on fire. I'm curious to know though, have any of you in chat played Ratchet and Clank before? Like any of them? tone deaf. I'm pretty much dumping on these guys. But the issue with Ratchet and Clank is, like, you're very limited to what you can do once you run out of ammo, so a lot of the time, the reason when I die is because I have no ammo left. When can I get ammo again? So there's these like ammo crates that you hit that gives you ammo. Crap! I seriously died to that guy? Of all the guys I could have died to, I died to him. He's like the weakest one. So anyway, like I was saying, you hit these ammo boxes and they give you ammo. Or you can go to vendors and purchase ammo with bolts. And you get bolts from like smashing crates and stuff and killing enemies. That really sucks that I died to him. It's so embarrassing. Hey, it just died. It didn't even give me more ammo. Not really. That sucks. These things, you get those. Why? These guys are a real pain. They just crowd you. Oh my gosh. There goes my phone. Let's go. Let's blast through the sonic speed. I really hope they stop. Yeah, you can either jump over those bombs or hit them, but I really like hitting them. I forget where to go. I have no ammo again. How am I gonna get through this? Wow, that voice was tricky. part is like a maze. Oh yeah, there's that weird boss already. Oh my gosh, this guy's hard. Boss fight, yes. This guy is a jerk. And once you run out of ammo, it can be hard to beat. He's a freak. He thinks he's real cool. Let's see hit that. He's trying to hit at me. He's not doing a very good job. Reminds me of like a mix between a dinosaur and a monkey. Oh gosh. He's getting desperate. Kind of have to throw this acid bomb at him and then shoot him with a gun at the same time. Got him first try. Oh, good luck, thank you. Looks like that good luck helped. Yeah, that guy's a major freak.
Pieces of your armor, press the start button.
He's just got a thing on top of his head that's screwed into that.
Heroic. I've never introduced
Goofy looking guy. Yeah, the boss, I know.
Well, Luna, we should leave before any bad guys show up.
But I haven't had a chance to tell my friends about your heroic deeds.
Oh, this is where
We're
Ratchet gets
friends,
cloned.
Right? Ratchet. That is very insensitive.
No, I mean friends. They will be surprised it was so easy to capture such stupendous superheroes.
That is very good, Luna. Now try. She sells seashells by the...
Hey, he was just trying to help.
You've both been very helpful. The cameras that have been following you have captured your every move. And now, we have the information we need.
We?
Yeah, we got him. This was just too easy.
Yeah, we got him.
Where am I?
They must have blasted you good, soldier. You're on planet Metalis in the middle of Robot War 3.
Funny how that guy's just like a robot head, a talking robot head. He doesn't even have a body.
That was a close one. You better get moving, soldier.
The little girl, yes, she is evil. She tricked them into coming to the place where Ratchet gets cloned. It's getting late here, though. It's already like 10:09 here, and I kind of have to get to bed soon, so I'm gonna end the stream, but I may be back tomorrow or like the next day maybe. I'm not sure when, but I will be playing this game again next time I stream. So thank you guys for watching the stream, and I will see you next time. Peace. You too.